Hello, I'm Louise Isackson, a QUT student in the MCI program. I would like to present a case study analysing the digital tools and social media strategies of the global company SapientNitro. I have selected Sapient because the company aligns to my interdisciplinary major in the creative industries. SapientNitro occupies the space of transformative digital storytelling, and their core message is the assertion of groundbreaking methods that is trademarked as storyscaping. The SapientNitro landscape as a business model is the experience of the consumer. The global interactions across their social media platforms are an influential force that claims to be shaping a new breed of agency. In the following video, I'll be looking at SapientNitro's digital tools, applying the 4 C's of social media, also applying the 7 functional building blocks of social media, SapientNitro and their networked publics, SapientNitro as the global influencer, and also how they can improve on social media perfection. I'd like to now firstly take you for a walk through the website and through to their Connect page, where all the social media activity for the company can be viewed via their website. So here we'll go straight to the Connect section, and here we can see a very clear display of all of their social media activity within the website platform. We can see their Twitter feeds, their Tumblr blog posts, their Facebook feeds directly on the website, and their YouTube videos. We can also go straight to those platforms via the website. SapientNitro incorporate the 4 C's of social media very effectively. One of cognize, congruity, curate, and chase. They recognise that social media is a landscape worth exploring. They have consistent online identity across all of their platforms. They have influential content that assert the theme of storyscaping. They are also pitching to networked publics in a conversational manner. By using the visual model of the honeycomb matrix, I've applied the 7 building blocks of social media to the SapientNitro identity and social media usage. I've examined the strengths across the company and how they would appear in the social media ecology. SapientNitro incorporate the mandatory mix of social media in their integrated strategy. These are Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and a Tumblr blog. As you can see, conversations are the leading block here, and this is evident mostly when examining the company's Twitter feeds. Here are the social interactions of SapientNitro and their publics, with the highest number being LinkedIn followers of 55,768. SapientNitro, who are their network publics? I'd like to now look at Sapient and their content of social media feeds by considering what Boyd speaks of as the networked publics. SapientNitro as an identity communicates to network publics. These perceived publics are known as a common understanding of the world, a shared identity, a claim to inclusiveness, a consensus regarding the collective interest. The collective interest at hand here is that storytelling experiences are for their imagined audiences. Who are their imagined audiences? They would be business to business and all associated by nodal connections inside the marketing, advertising, and branding arena. SapientNitro in the global digital space is positioned as a global influencer. This global culture is a collection of influencers and partnerships, building an ecosystem of relationships. As a sphere of influence, the social media ecosystem centers on the consumer experience. The storyscaping influence held exclusively for Sapient Networks recruits the company values and methodologies. This can be seen throughout countless YouTube videos and Tumblr blog postings, a stream of spruiking about corporate agendas and what often appears as mostly a recruitment drive. SapientNitro's digital tools operate within the sphere of influence, as stated in the article The Power of Social Media. SapientNitro are mindful in the tone of their videos and blog posts to the extent of posing their company culture as the ultimate solution. Promoting this unified message across all social media platforms, the influence reaches out as the company extends into new business identities, acquiring new companies and forming larger alliances. So how could they improve their dazzling social media presence that appears to be perfection? Well, that would be getting back to the basic idea behind social media, one of being about participation, sharing, and collaboration, rather than straightforward advertising and selling. Be honest, be humble, and be a little unprofessional. In conclusion, Sapient's social media presence is a closed community within the bounds of the business networks to which they speak. Although the culture is inspiring, there is limited user interactivity outside the Sapient culture. Sapient has successfully applied digital experiences in the model of business-to-business communication. The company's range of social media connections is an example of how the internet is transforming from a platform of information to a platform of influences. SapientNitro are a global collaborative giant, rapidly acquiring new alliances and making the impossible happen. The social media tools are highly polished, and it was a challenge to consider the company other than an infinite network of influencers connected through the storyscaping ideology. Thank you very much for your time and viewing my video on SapientNitro.